What's happening? Kind of had an epiphany today. Just so everybody knows, we're working with a cleared firearm. So, thing is, I've kind of been breaking it down, and I believe where I need to start shaving time off of my shooting is, primarily from the draw, is whenever I come out of the holster. This is all fine and good, and I believe that I'm about maxed out on my speed. But what I think I need to work on is from here to here is all fine. But where I take too much time is finding my front sight and adjusting my front sight. Carry Trainer, Mickey at Carry Trainer talks a lot about that, and he does a drill where you shake the gun like this, and you see what you can get away with and still be able to hit the target. See what you need to see for that given circumstance. But I seen Lucas with T-Rex Arms. He kind of said something kind of stuck with me. I don't fanboy over any one particular instructor or whatever. I pick up different things from different people on the internet and what they say, and the stuff that I don't really agree with, I just leave it there. I don't make a big deal out of it and call them out or whatever. That's stupid. But there's all these little nuggets that can be gleaned from these individuals. And I got to thinking about it, and T-Rex Arms, he talks about coming from the compressed ready and just practicing that right there. And that is going to, you pretty much got your drawdown, right? So you got the clearance, but where the magic happens is from here to here, making sure that gun goes up to your eye level every time, and be needing only very minute correction in the rear sight. And so what I've been doing today was I have my dry fire timer on my phone, and I set a pretty modest par time of like 1.5 seconds from a compressed ready. And the reason I did that is I'm not trying to rush this part yet. I'm really trying to break my compressed ready. I'm trying to break it down from here where you meet your hands up and press out and get on target. I'm really trying to break that down and scrutinize that part and make sure that I'm getting the most critical part of my presentation down pat. And I can't believe I haven't really thought about this before, that the draw and the draw stroke and clearing your shirt and stuff, your wardrobe, is very important. But just as important, I think we get a little wrapped up on the fact that you can break it down into two different movements. So you got your draw stroke. Now we need to work on pressing out and having the front sight where it needs to be every time without having to look for it and adjust the gun. And that's just simple mechanics of doing the same thing every single time. Just like when you're driving a car, you can automatically go from the gas pedal to the brake and be right on the brake pedal every time. And kind of that same motor skills and muscle memory. I know there's really not such thing as actual muscle memory, but that knowing exactly where the gas pedal is and where the brake pedal is. Same thing with front sight. Coming from here to up to your eyesight, that front sight will be in the same spot every time if you get your mechanics down. So that's what I'm working on today. And I run my dry fire timer. I set it for like 15 reps. I start from the compressed ready. I tried from over here, kind of like this, kind of this meeting, but I prefer coming to right here because it's going to get me a little bit better habits coming from the compressed ready with already my other grip married to my other hand married to the gun, and I come up and I'm practicing just that right there, and I have been squeezing the shots off, so when the buzzer goes beep and I come back, I'll even call my shot. So if it goes beep, come back, reset. And that also is going to get your practice in for this. And so as soon as you go to press out, you're already taking the slack up in the trigger. You're kind of getting a good habit in with that. In that whenever the buzzer goes off, you on your press out, you're finding the trigger, pulling the slack out, and then squeezing off. So that's what I'm working on today. Anyway, probably do a couple of draws from appendix inside the waistband from this TXC holster. But I'm really seeing the value of, I did probably 30 reps from the compressed ready. And then I did a couple of draw strokes from the surrender position, and automatically I could tell that my sight acquisition was already way better than it was. Just concentrating on that and getting it out on the target with the front sight in my eyesight. But that'll be it for today, guys. If y'all have any questions, just drop them down in the comment box. If you want to, subscribe. If you don't. I don't care.